The Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle murder in Brentwood, California, is some demonic stuff. Being stabbed to death, Rob Reiner's wife, and it looks like his son did it. Nick Reiner, who had a history of mental problems and drugs and alcohol abuse, and he was very messed up in the head for many years, as many offspring of Hollywood movie stars are. A lot of them have problems, and they're in and out of rehab and all this stuff with different offspring of different Hollywood movie stars because you're the offspring of a big high profile celebrity. You're going to have problems a lot of the times. But this is some demonic stuff that they're being stabbed like that. This is some demonic stuff. And but is it an end time sign? What does Rob Reiner have to do with the end times and the Antichrist and the biblical tribulation? I think everything. I think it is because it's just so demonic. It's just so vile when you hear about these things. And on the same time that it happened, you had two other incidents. You had the Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia, Hanukkah attack against Jewish people in Sydney, Australia, the Bondi Beach attack. There was that at the same time. And you also had Brown University, another incident, at the same time that Rob Reiner and his wife got killed. You had two other incidents in different parts of the world. So that shows you how demonic this is. And so this is all about the spirit of the Antichrist. The spirit of the Antichrist is here. It's here now. We're on the edge. We're at the end of 2025. Is Rob Reiner the grand finale of 2025 from Charlie Kirk to Rob Reiner? I mean, this is really getting out of control. All the demonic activity on our planet, all the killings. It's disgusting. It's getting sickening. And it's all about the end times. This is a sign. And most people, a lot of Christians would not make that connection to say, Rob Reiner, what does that have to do with the Antichrist? What does Rob Reiner have to do with what the Bible says about the end times? How could Rob Reiner be a sign of the end times? What does Rob Reiner have to do with the second coming of Christ? And he was an atheist too. He wasn't really religious. It has everything to do with it because it shows you how demonic. It's every day. It's something else. It's 24/7, and that's why everyone hates CNN and they hate the media because it's 24/7 death and destruction. There'll be more Rob Reiners. There'll be more Charlie Kirks. It's 24/7 death and destruction all the way until the Antichrist. That's what I'm saying. It's a huge end time sign. What happened to Rob Reiner? It means that we're on the edge of eternity. It means we're extremely close to the end of the world, whatever you want to call it, tribulation, end of the world. Um, this is coming to an end, and I think next year, if you think this is bad, then I can't even imagine what these next 12 months. We're going into a new year now, really. The Rob Reiner thing, I'm just blown away by it. I am blown away by what happened. He was a good actor. You may not agree with his politics. He was a great actor on mainly the Archie Bunker show, where he played the meathead. Now Meathead is dead. Like he was fantastic on that program with Archie Bunker, the All in the Family show. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy because Rob Reiner was more likable than a lot of the other people that became victims of something like that. He was actually a more likable person. I found him to be more likable. Um, on screen, off screen, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. He was certainly more likable than O.J. Simpson's victims or some of the other people that we heard about that seemed more like they were into themselves and they were out in LA and living the high life and in LA. And you know what LA is like, how there's this fakeness in Hollywood and Los Angeles. Like Rob Reiner was a talented actor and a likable person. Um, and compared to a lot of the other victims that you heard about these cases in LA. And so that's just my perspective.